What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. It is another exciting episode of Get Lost. Thanks for joining in. Last video, actually, we have quite a few more subscribers than we did before, so that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that people are enjoying the videos. And I think I'm going to start trying to do them a little more frequently. Let's call it a New Year's resolution. New Year, more motorcycles. Some of you all may not know, especially new people to the channel, or ones of you that may not have watched all the videos as of yet. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to do some local things because there is a lot to do here. So I thought I'd highlight a couple local places that I like to hang out a lot. Some fun events, maybe even some not quite local, but not a 1,000 mile plus motorcycle trip. I think that's going to be something I focus on doing a lot this summer. It's definitely not summer right now. It actually feels really good today compared to what it has been. But that's not necessarily warm. The sun's actually going down, so I'm trying to get some of this video shot before we end up getting too dark, because as any of you who shoot with GoPro know, GoPro is not a huge fan of the dark. So we're gonna try and get some while we still have a little bit of daylight. But all that being said, we are headed downtown Nashville right now, East Nashville, to one of my favorite hangout spots. Also Nashville's one and only Honeytree Meadery. Local meadery, owned by a couple buddies of mine. Another one of my buddies is the bar manager. I guess you could say I am just friends with them all. They are an awesome crew. Also, Colby votes best patio in Nashville. Absolutely fantastic outdoor space there. They do a lot of really cool events there. Trivia once a week. They have live shows. Just all in all, a really cool place to hang out. Woo! I think the temperature is not just that it's a little chilly, but it is hella windy out here. Come on, dude. Not like being in blind spots. All right, you get over, I'll go. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so downtown East Nashville, Honeytree Meadery. They also have an absolutely delicious taco truck. So we're gonna go down there, learn a little bit about Mead from my buddy Cameron. Try some Meads. Just cruise around for a little bit. Enjoy the brisk January air. Because thankfully, it is chilly, but I am happy to live in a place where my riding season is pretty much year round. I don't ride. The older I get, I've set some new ground rules because I'm not like I was before where I only had a motorcycle. I do have a four-wheeled cage, so I don't have to. So, the older I get, the more I have a couple boundaries there. I typically do not ride below 30 degrees if I can help it. I have, but it's not my go-to. I really hope you all can hear me because it is loud as frack out here. That wind is just nuts. And this helmet does really well with the wind, but it was saying 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 or something like that. So this is fun. Okay, so over here, this is coming into downtown Nashville from where I live. Over here, right as it goes up this little hill and then comes down on the other side. I swear to you, it's just like a ghost wonderland over there, because it does not matter what time of year it is. It straight up will drop 10 to 15 degrees at least when you come through this little area right here. And it's not on this side of the road, it's literally on the other side of the road. I do realize there's outcropping, or like rocks have been blown out, so yes, you are kind of going subterranean there for a moment, sort of, but I do not think it merits that much of a temperature drop. It's just nuts. It's always freaked me out a little bit, so I don't know, hashtag the more you know about Colby. Anyways, yes, for those of you who are still tuning in, we are getting to Colby's least favorite part of Nashville. If you watch my first video, was it my first video? No, actually it was my second video about going to the Brap Star camp out down at Forgotten Angels in Tampa, Florida. You will know that this is also my least favorite thing about Atlanta, Georgia. Traffic. Such a fun time for any biker, really. It's just what we live for. I will say that today it is a little less upsetting to sit in traffic than it was when I was on my way to Forgotten Angels, because when I was on my way to Forgotten Angels, it was a little warmer than this. So, yeah, it actually feels pretty good when you're stopped right now. But I still am no fan of traffic. Legalize lane splitting, please. I don't like accidents, and I don't like sitting in traffic. So if somebody in a realm of power sees this video and they could do that just for me, I would be eternally grateful. Always a fun time. Actually, I haven't been to the Meadery in a little while, so it'll be cool to see who's down there and what they've got going on. It is a Thursday night, but I do not know what they do on Thursday nights, if anything. They sell mead every night, though, so that's the most important part. If you have never been to Nashville, I would highly encourage you to come for a visit. We are full as far as moving here goes. Just had to make that public service announcement. But if you'd like to come for a visit, please do. Let me know if you do. Happy to let you know some other cool places. And if you subscribe to the channel, you will probably see quite a few more things around town to do in some future videos. But one of the reasons I also decided to do this was not just the trip length, but also the video length. I know that some of those, a 4 or 5 day trip crammed into one video can be kind of long, and I realized that. So I wanted to do something that was a little more manageable, for maybe 15-20 minutes max. We're gonna see. This is the first video I'm trying to do like that, so we'll see what it comes out to. But curious if that seems to be a little bit more of a manageable time frame for people. I know when I watch 40-45 minute YouTube videos, which I do pretty frequently, a lot of times I still have to break them up a little bit, whether it's because my kids need something, or whether it's I just have a lot of stuff going on. I realize 45 minutes out of your day can be a little bit of a long time. So I'm going to try and make it a little more manageable for you. Let me know in the comments what you all think. Maybe, what's your ideal video length is for, watching motorcycle content, or if you have one. But also, I realize it's motorcycle content, but also, listening to me talk to myself for 45 minutes, I realize that can be taxing on anyone. Just ask my ex-wife. I'm sure she will agree with you. Alright, now the fun begins. I really hope we can actually see any of this. I know my audio is recording. I just hope so many things. When you're riding around, it's hard because you can't really verify a lot is happening other than I can see some little blinky lights. Well, that one's not blinking. Oh yeah, it is. Other than the fact I can see blinky lights. So I know we're at least hopefully getting some video. But if that fails, maybe we'll just have to overdub it. Who knows? I'll tell you what though, it is kind of exciting. I do more and more like recording this stuff because it gives me something to do. And for those of you that know me, know I am never really short on words. So I'll be honest, I would probably do this whether, you know, you all were tuning in or not. But I do appreciate you tuning in. Also interested to just know, like, what everyone would like to see. You know, I feel like a lot of YouTubers do different stuff, which is awesome and unique. A lot, you know, you have your moto vloggers, you have your kind of garage motorcycle guys that'll talk to you and show you how to do changes or show you some of the upgrades and stuff they might be making on their bike. I'm not doing that, that's an 18-wheeler. So I'm curious, like, do you like a blend? Do you prefer one over the other? What's your go-to way for consuming motorcycle content? Or content in general, honestly. All right, downtown Nashville. Brake lights. Yay. At least we don't have very far to go. We're the first exit right up here. Nashville at night really is a beautiful place. Alright, slow on down there, buddy. Lots and lots of cool things to do all over the city, all the different areas. So I think you could come here for, well, really forever and never really see it all. It just is constantly changing. I feel like every time I come down here, there's just always something new. All right, here we are, folks. Honeytree Meadery. My favorite part about this spot, they always give me my own very special parking spot. Ta-da! All right, we made it. Let's check it out.
So what we got here, we're about to drink what we make here. This is the world's oldest form of alcohol. Myself and many others are familiar with mead as the drink of the Vikings. Beowulf and Grendel, Game of Thrones, take your pick. But we can actually date it back as early as 7000 BC, roughly, where the Chinese were making it. Egyptians, Ethiopians, Mayans and Aztecs, Romans and Greeks. You've probably heard or used terminology like nectar of the gods. And right there's our keyword, nectar. That terminology comes from this drink. Nectar's what honeybees collect to make honey, which we collect to make alcohol. And quite literally, we have our own beehives. We source from other local beekeepers. It's a beautiful thing because you get to save bees by drinking booze. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
Good stuff. All right, well, no patio footage really tonight from Honeytree because it's super dark outside. It's pretty windy out there and there's just not really a lot going on. But if you're in town, I guess you're just gonna have to come swing by and go check it out for yourself. I'm sure we may do another video up here as the year warms up a little bit, but yeah, come check out Honeytree Meadery in Nashville. And we may wrap it up here for right now. Like I said, trying to keep these videos sometimes a little bit shorter and a little bit sweeter, but I will catch you. And until next time, go find somewhere to get lost.